Hello and happy Monday. Cold weather continuing across Eastern Australia as we move into the new week with some rain in the west and about South Australia too. Those are our two key weather stories as we do begin the new week, and we're actually going to break it down. We'll start by looking at the east, then we'll go and look at the other side of the country. And across Eastern Australia we have a high pressure area keeping generally settled and clear conditions over land, but over the water we have this deep low pressure area in the Tasman Sea, which is very important for our weather this week because it's steering the wind. The wind goes this way around a low, which means the air getting pushed across Eastern Australia starts down here somewhere off the bottom of the map over those very cold waters of the Southern Ocean, getting dragged up and over Eastern Australia, bringing us the very cool weather which we are experiencing at the moment. Now the daytime temperatures, they're going to be okay, generally 1 or 2 degrees below average for large parts of Tasmania, Victoria, New South Wales and Queensland, but it's the overnight minimum temperatures which are really dropping in the next few days, leading us to widespread areas of frost. Take a look at this frost forecast, extensive from southern Tasmania all the way up to about central Queensland. Some parts of the country in this area here will be in the low single digits, which very rarely see temperatures that cold, as much as 10 degrees below the average for the time of year. One other factor which has been present with this low pressure area over the water has been some really big waves over the past couple of days. There will still be some big waves on Monday night, 4 to 6 metre waves through coastal waters along this part of the country. We have had hazardous coastal conditions for parts of New South Wales for the last few days. Fortunately, on Tuesday the wave heights are going to start to relax a little bit, perhaps 2, 3, 4 metre waves still lingering along this coast as the low pressure area loses just a little bit of intensity. Let's jump across to the other side of the country now, looking at a couple of different regions of rain. Initially, a band of wet weather across WA, which could bring some heavy falls around the far northwestern corner here, just some patchy falls through other parts of the state. Then we get this cold front that just grazes the far south, a line of showers through Perth on Tuesday afternoon, maybe some gusty winds there. And then later on in the picture, once we get to Wednesday, this front will develop a low pressure area which tends to intensify the rainfall, and that could bring some slightly more significant showers, maybe a thunderstorm to parts of southern South Australia, which will be another dose of very welcome rain to that dry part of the country. Here's a quick look at forecast rainfall totals for the next few days, with maybe 50 millimetres or more in this part of the country here, but for the rest of WA, 5 to 10 millimetres, maybe the odd spot picking up 20. In southeastern South Australia, we could see some welcome 10, 20, 25 millimetres of rain around the Eyre Peninsula, the Yorke Peninsula, and potentially even around Adelaide and the Mount Lofty Ranges. Other places getting much, much less than that. Finally, before we wrap up, a quick look at temperatures nationwide. No surprise to see a very cool start to the day on Tuesday here, with widespread 0 to 3 degree temperatures, some places even cooler, much more mild across other parts of the country. The high temperatures are seasonal for central and western Australia, but still below average in this spot here, with a lot of places tracking to a high of about 13 or 14 degrees. It's a similar story on Wednesday, potentially even colder in this part of Queensland and northern New South Wales, and another fairly mild day for most, but chilly down in the southeast. A high of just 8 degrees in Bendigo could be the coolest day there in many years if it does only reach that 8 degree forecast. So stay up to date with your temperatures or your rainfall, depending on which part of the country you're interested in, at the Bureau website and app, and you can stay up to date on social media too.